So I'm back out doing some landscape photography. I've got no idea what this place is called. It's somewhere that I came to a few months back and it didn't go very well last time, to be honest. I fell over and hurt my neck. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But there was some trees up here that they were, how can you describe it? They weren't the nicest looking trees, but they were like really thick and sort of like, I can't do it with one hand, sort of like a cobweb. Everything like crossed over like this. And I'm thinking that because it's quite sunny out at the moment, that might make some good patterns. But we'll go and find out. So I've climbed up a bit higher. We're in the trees that I was talking about now. So many insects and they bite. It's not quite what I had in mind. Well, not yet anyway. But I've found some little berries. These are them bilberries. Tastes quite nice. It's so dark. What I'm sort of wanting is see how it's coming through onto the ground there. All these light patches. The trees that I was talking about are all like these little thin branches. They're just like spread out everywhere. So the visibility through there is not a lot. It's like really dark. So the sun's going to struggle to get through there. But I imagine it'll look quite moody if it does. I got a quick snapshot on the way up just to see if it's the sort of thing I'd be after. And I quite liked it. See, that kind of thing. Just looks a bit spooky. I'm not too sure about that bit actually. But that's the sort of thing I'm after. I'm convinced I can hear a drone. Am I meant to be in it? It looks nicer on this camera than in real life. Let's give it a try. We'll use a tripod. Rather than going for maximum like depth of field by shooting at f8, f11, probably go for 5.6 or maybe even wider, try 2.8, and it'll mean that the bits that I focus on will be in focus, then it'll sort of blur out in the background. But I think that's going to be the best approach because it's really messy in there, and I think sort of hiding that would be the best bet. I'm definitely not on my own. But we'll carry on. So we'll get the camera set up, get a quick photo here, and then make our way up there. So I've got the camera all set up now. Now, I was going to take a picture that way, but I quite like these three trees here, and that little light spot there. It lines up quite nicely, because the left-hand side, so these ones, they're in the shade, and then sort of the top, that bit, that's all in the light. And because we're sort of level with the ground on that side, you can see all the ground. It's all these pine needles, so you get them and you get all the pine cones, and then these little sort of nice looking ones. I don't know, as far as pine cones go. So I quite like that. End up going with f5.6, and I think that's the sort of thing I've been looking for. So hopefully as we keep on walking we'll get more of that, because I'm convinced that we go up there to the right then round to the left, and then there's some big rocks up on the right hand side. So if we can get trees and then big rocks, then that's the image that I want. But my imagination might have changed them rocks a little bit, so we'll go and see what they look like. They're the rocks I was talking about. This looks nothing like it did in my head. I guess it would still look nice if the sun went onto this bracken, but I think that the tree shots will be nicer than this. Yeah, we'll scratch this plan. That'll look way better in my head. I kept on walking down that track, and then I took a detour down here, but that looks like it's going downhill, and the car is like uphill that way, so I don't think I want to go down here. I spotted a few spots that I like the look of, so I'm probably going to go back up to them now and then see how they look, and then I'm tempted to go and look for the owl again. I really want to get another photo of that because I caught a glimpse of it yesterday at about 7ish, and it's now 5 to 7. So it'll probably take us an hour to get through here, and then maybe 15-minute drive to where I usually see it. So this could work out quite well. But if we see something better down here, then we'll just keep on with this plan. I'm about halfway back down the path that I came up, and I'm really struggling with this. I just can't see any compositions that are what I'm looking for. I'm not too sure if I've come out in the wrong sort of weather, because maybe like a misty day would work better to create that misty, mysterious look. At least I know where I'm going now, so at least I can get something out of this. But I think I'm going to head back to where I usually see that owl, because I really want to get some more photos of that. If I get time, I'll go back to that big tree as well, see if that composition will work. But if it's like 8 o'clock by the time we get there, then we'll just go straight out onto the grass. There's still no sign of the owl, but you can hear the deer barking here. There's a buzzard over there as well. So there is wildlife here. It's just not coming out to play. But I've been watching a family of Highland cows over there. They look quite cute, so I've got a picture of those. But I think I'm going to go and circle around that way, see if we can see those deer. And I saw some like white things going through the trees, but it was a car. Yeah, we're going to go. Change of plans again. I'm not after deer. I've gone for a landscape shot because I was walking through here, and there's this massive beam of light coming through here and lighting up this tree. So I've raised the camera up, so we're going for something like that. I've decided to get everything in focus this time, so it's at f11, I think it is. But I'm going to have a bit of a play around here because I like this composition, but I sort of feel like a portrait one in that direction might work as well. So I'm going to quickly get that done while that sun's still there. So I've got the portrait one set up now as well, and I think I might prefer this one. I thought I wanted to get that tree in it as well, but there's a nice strip right in the middle there, so I've just lined that up. And you're getting the shadows from the trees coming towards us, which is working out really nicely, because it's really bright, then shadow, then really bright, then shadow. So I think I made the right decision to come here. I feel a lot happier now. I wasn't too sure before. I'm really happy with these now. I think we got here at the right time as well, because them shadow lines that I was talking about, they've sort of merged into one big shadow now, as the sun's dropped down. But I got the picture before that happened, so that's what I was after. That's what I wanted to show you before. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it here and have a bit more of a wander around in these woods, because otherwise this video is going to be too long. If I get any more, I'll do a blog post and I'll put all the photos in there. And what else is there? Also, I've added a international shipping thing to the website, so if you get any greetings cards, you can get 10 and then you get free postage anywhere in the world. So I'll leave a link to that down below as well. If you want to see more videos, please subscribe to the channel and I'll see you next time.